Lagos Assembly holds constituency town hall meetings simultaneously across the 40 constituencies in the state. We have details coming up. A warm welcome to you out there. It's a special episode of Lagos Parliament featuring the constituency town hall meetings organized by the Lagos State House of Assembly and which held simultaneously across the 40 constituencies in the state on the 6th of October. I am Abimbola Agbebi. But just before we let you into that, two bills that were placed before the lawmakers recently scaled first and second readings on the floor of the House. They are the Lagos State Award Scheme Bill 2017 and the Lagos State Post-Primary School Teaching Service Law of 2015. Let's take you to the floor of the House to watch the proceedings.
Get closer to your legislators. See them in action as they deliberate on moving the state forward. Watch updates on weekly events, presentation of bills, passage of laws, adoption of resolutions, and many more. Also, get a chance to meet the lawmaker of the week and watch the legislators. Observe plenary in Yoruba language. Lagos Parliament, every Thursday 7:30 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. respectively on TVC News Nigeria and TVC Entertainment. Lagos Parliament, bringing the legislators closer to you.
A bill for a law to establish the Lagos State Award Scheme to specify, among other things, the privileges of the recipient and for other connected matters be read for the first time. I so move.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable members, it is my honor to read for the first time Lagos State Award Scheme Bill 2017.
On the other paper is House of Assembly Bill number 34, Executive Bill in respect of Lagos State Post-Primary School Teaching Service Repeal and Reenact Bill 2016. With the permission of the Right Honourable Speaker, may I move that a bill for a law to repeal and reenact the Lagos State Post-Primary Teaching Service Law 2015 be read for the second time. I so move.
Right, Honorable Speaker, with your kind permission, it is my honor to read for the second time a bill for a law to repeal and reenact the Lagos State Post-Primary Teaching Service Law 2015.
I wish to call our attention to the fact that this bill had passed through the executive briefing stage together with that of the Lagos State Teaching Service Commission. And the preponderance of opinion then, Mr. Speaker, is that the subject matter of these two bills are almost the same. To that extent, Mr. Speaker, having committed the bill on Lagos State Teaching Service Commission to a particular committee, I wish to move that we invoke Section 78 of the Rules of the House, which provides that when more than one bill of the same subject matter are introduced, but when the second reading of a bill has been agreed to, another bill of the same subject matter during the same session shall stand committed to the committee in charge of the previous bill for harmonization. I wish to move, Mr. Speaker, that this bill is committed to the committee already handling the previous one, that is the Lagos State Teaching Service Commission bill for harmonization. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Those against, nay. The ayes have it.
And back to our special focus this week. Lawmakers in the Lagos State House of Assembly on the 6th of October 2017 interacted with their constituents simultaneously across the 40 constituencies in the state. At the legislature's annual town hall meetings, residents of Lagos again had the opportunity to present their various requests ahead of the year 2018 budget presentation. We bring you some of these constituent interactions with their representatives as captured in this report.
Why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos.
Oyo mande, Bola, Oyo mande, Bola, Oyo mande, we shall
As it's the tradition, every year, lawmakers in the Lagos State House of Assembly individually met minds with their constituents on issues that affect each community. With this year's edition tagged True Representation and Accountability,
objectives of which are to strengthen the participatory democracy, ensure true representation through accountability, seek input from constituents on their welfare and needs, and greater continued support of the people for the government. Ladies and gentlemen, we have continued to improve on our legislative competence and accomplishment over the past 2 years by reviewing our own legislations and initiating new ones where necessary to appropriately meet the current needs. We have initiated various legislations that are effectively addressing challenges such as kidnapping, ritual killings, land grabbing, armed robbery, and other crime-related issues. We have passed various resolutions that have changed the lives of the people and face of Lagos State. I have so many things to read there, and I will continue to quickly read them, but I know you have those printed written address in your hand. Beyond all this, the pragmatic laws and vibrant representation have continued to inspire and serve the template for many legislative institutions across the country and a model for other African countries who have continued to visit us to borrow from our rich democratic legislative experience.
The program offered residents of the state the platform to present their needs, especially as the state governor warms up to present the budget proposal for the next fiscal year.
What we do now is that we are going to take all their requests in all the 40 constituencies in Lagos State, compile everything, turn it to a booklet, send it to the executive arm for them to do justice to it.
They are doing examinations in Lagos State. That means a lot of people know that come October there must be town hall meeting. A lot of people have actually responded, and you can see the reception today, you can see the turnout today. It means that people are conscious of their environment and they know it is only through their representatives that their needs can be met at the state level. And normally after collating their needs and aspirations, We go back to the House of Assembly, we collate it, and we have a compendium of the needs of the people in all the 40 constituencies. Then we go and meet the executive. We will soon have what we call executive legislative party. There and then we present it to the executive that these are the needs of our people, and we want part of them to make it to the budget. We have done it before, and that's the same process. We are going to do it this year, and it's going to yield a great result.
I'm so impressed with the buses that I saw that is going to be used for school children. I am very highly impressed. I've been chairman of so many empowerment programs, but this one beats me hollow. Done something well, done something right, and I think the constituency will continue to pray for him.
Naibolo gave us Indomie, books, math set, and I thank him. I thank him for all what he has done in my school, and anything he lays hand on shall prosper. He shall never lack any wealth. He shall become the first in Jesus' name. Amen.
It gives the electorate opportunity to express themselves, to reach out to the government that, look, these are the things we want you to do for us. These are the things we think you are not doing right, that we think you need to correct. So it's a platform for everybody, for us to interact with ourselves.
We've been able to interface. Some of the things we discussed in 2015 and 2016, we have seen already that the executive really took to heart and also, made happen. This time around, we've brought some more, and then we've listened to them, their concerns, and we'll see how we address them at the floor of the House, and also pass it on, to the executive.
At the various constituencies visited, residents came out en masse to make their inputs. Checks at Agege constituencies 1 and 2, Koshofe, Shomolu, Surulere and Apapa areas of Lagos, just like other parts of the state, revealed that residents were keen on having requests addressed as they affect their various communities. Many of the residents believe that most of the community's needs forwarded last year were still unaddressed. The lawmakers had their hands full trying to make the people understand how the requests were treated as they concern infrastructural development across board, among others.
The way the government works may be slow, but it's always steady and sure. Once the people are able to ventilate, it's a very stable platform for people to ventilate and to articulate their problems or their wants or their objectives or aspirations. The wants of the citizens are unlimited, whereas the resources of government is limited. So the theory of choice, when there is opportunity cost, the scarcity of materials or resources, and there is paucity of wherewithal to fund it.
They assure their constituents of positive results as they collate their various needs and aspirations, which would later be forwarded to the governor to form part of the budget proposal for the next fiscal year.
Why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go to Elegushi, you go love Lagos.
It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I thank Honorable Fafumi and his wife. They did a tremendous job. In fact, I'm so elated about today. I never knew a day like this could come, but I thank God.
There is no law in the world that does not have clauses. This Lagos traffic law does not have clauses. For instance, there is OP Mesa outfit in Lagos State today. Like today now, they'll be parading each park. Thursday, Friday. If you don't give them money, they are going to deal with you. They'll beat you.
But what I feel we would do is to advise the minds of government and the necessary authorities towards their plight, so that they know what they are suffering from. So if police if they are taking advantage of our laws, we will find a way to address the injustice and make sure that such a thing does not repeat itself.
Why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy.
I assure you that the government will continue to use whatever information, suggestion, contribution gathered from this exercise in the formulation and execution of policy to the benefit of all. Together we can make Lagos a better, more secure, cleaner and prosperous place to be.
We will be ready to receive memoranda from you in respect of your opinion and suggestions on how we can better represent your interests. And for those who are yet to come up with their memoranda, but wishing to send one to submit safe at my constituency office. I thank you for encouraging us so far and responding to our call to attend this meeting. We are certain that the outcome of today's meeting will further enhance our collaborative efforts towards making Lagos the state of our dream. We are proud of the Lagos State Assembly as the legislature that is above the common standards of excellence.
I was a teacher for 11 years and I appreciate education. What I have today is as a result of education. What is your help on that? But very quickly, the memoranda you are expecting from us on the 9th, you know that is too close. Maybe I will appeal to you, so please do a request that there should be a little bit of extension. Because the last time I did send my right up to the House of Assembly, and I intend to do so now. Because this is my local government of Bath, I don't know any other place.
We are using one sector to kill another. And it has encouraged it to us too now. Even the school that has big playground. School authorities are now constructing classrooms, building classrooms on the playing ground. At the end of the day, you can see you are now using education to destroy sports. That's a very dangerous thing.
This is in conformity or in obedience to ensuring that we don't pay just lip service to the operation of a democratic government, even in Nigeria today. That we don't pay just lip service to the operation of a democratic government, even in Nigeria today. And this is very much becoming of Lagos State as a whole. You will remember that our dear governor, since he has gotten the nod to continue running as the governor of this state, has taken it upon himself to move from one zone to the other to give account of some of the activities that he has been embarking upon. From zone to zone, he has been doing that, and Lagosians can attest to it, and they can see clearly the dividends of democracy as he has attained or as he has implemented them. And the important thing here is that he ensures that he goes to people. It's not the other way around.
Relocation of land farm at Apapa, the provision of alternative parking lots.
Oyinbo, Ekolowa Oyinbo, Oyinbo, why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go to Elegushi, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go Niru, my guy, you go love Lagos. Sepe see the police. Governor Ambode Kofoshi. Helicopter low for Loki.
It's what the party has always promised, to always feed the people back. You know, the mandate that Honorable S.O.B. Agumbiade has been given, it's something that everybody in the division is happy about.
Genuinely, the people of Korodu have spoken. We trusted the man that is doing it now, and we trusted the government. We listened to the complaint of the people, and at the end of the day, all of us will benefit. The legacy the APC are putting in place for us in Lagos State.
I feel good because they appreciate the government of Lagos State. I feel good they appreciate the effort of the Lagos State House of Assembly. I feel good because they recognize our impact in the society and the transformation of Lagos. I feel good because they actually bore their mind and mention things that they still want the government to do for them, the House of Assembly to do for them, while not forgetting to appreciate the ones we have done.
Why are you speaking Oyinbo?
Let's believe this is our area, this is our community. Let's guide it jealously, sir. As long as we do that, it will go a long way in making sure that the effort of the government is appreciated. We are the case whereby government will continue to do something and will continue to spoil it, and will still expect the government to come back and do the same thing. The resources of the state is limited. So when they do something once, they want to move to another area. We have 40 members that will fight for their areas. So when I go there to say, okay, public works, I have a bad road for people, come and do this for me. If they do it, I can't go back to them in another 6 months to say that same road. But we have cases where someone wants to do something, the government is going to but why them are border side, sir? So I want to beg you, sir. If there's something I can assure you, but the promise is about the money my friend said, oh yeah. All I'm sure about the money, Lord. I'll work on it for Monday, and I can assure you to come and do it. But sir, we want to beg you to make sure. We want them to tell us what they want from us, which is what we've done today. The interaction has been wonderful. They've been able to tell us things that we don't know. And I've been able to answer some of the things they want to know, but some that I don't have answers to. I've promised them that we'll go back to the house and we'll look at it, we'll look at the laws, we'll look at the governance and come back to it.
Why are you speaking Why you speaking Oyinbo? Oyinbo, you dey Lagos Oyinbo. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos. If I carry you go to Lagos.
You should teach people to fish, not to give them fish. And if you are lucky, you have people that already know how to fish. The least you can do is to enhance what they already have. These are people that have started their businesses. There are some of them are tradesmen, tradeswomen. But you know, the economic situation we find ourselves in our country, it's nobody's fault. All we can do by being their representative is to see how we'll show up their business to ensure that they will continue to be in business. And the ones that you have to, so that they'll be able to provide more service to the people. So you see us giving things to mechanics, giving things to panabitas, vulcanizers, tailors, and so on and so forth, so that their business can grow. If they improve on their business and their business grows, they'll be able to employ 1 or 2 more people.
It has relieved me, myself, and my family with the generator and the clipper. I'm really, really happy, like very, very happy.
Of course, it's a good idea because we are living at Ikoyi Abalede. We are enjoying it, and it's a good something for a youth, for all our children. When they see something like this, they will pick there, they will lay there. They will know what is good and what is not good.
If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go VGC, my guy, you go love Lagos. Sepe see the police, Governor Ambode Kofoshi, helicopter low. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to
Ekpe, for you to know that our achievements, which have been attested to both locally and internationally, may not have been possible if not for the three significant factors. One, the first is the cordial and progressive working relationship between the legislature and the executive arm, and our shared vision, mission, passion, commitments towards the development of the state. Two, the second reason is the commitment of our great progressive party, All Progressive Congress, APC, to the fulfillment of its manifesto and other campaign promises to transform our state and make life more meaningful to the people. Let me seize this opportunity to formally inform you that it is worth note a surprise that 7 out of the 8 members of the People Democratic Party in the House joined the All Progressive Congress earlier this year, having witnessed the ongoing transformation in the state under the APC-led administration and the inspirational approach of the leadership of the House of Assembly. The third factor is the cooperation and support which you, dear people, have been giving to the government.
If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo. If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you
I
go love Lagos.
believe this administration is doing a lot in education, but they are not making waves like they are doing on the infrastructure, especially in Ekpe.
Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa tó fẹ́ ṣe school start, we will assist them to adequately prepare them to do very well in the examination.
If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo.
The significance of this constituency meeting is to bring our people together, a way of feedback mechanism, to interface with them, to get the feedback, how far we are faring, what their yearnings looks like, what do they want from the state government, and how far have we gone on implementing the 2017 budget.
Àfi èèyàn bí ló máa sọ wípé àwọn ìdó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ìpàdé kò tẹ̀ rí rí ẹ̀ àbí ó ti dá àbí ọ̀dọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
If I carry you go to Ekpe, my guy, you go love Lagos, yo.
And this is where we will be drawing the curtains this week on Lagos Parliament. We'll bring you more stories from the just concluded town hall meetings, of course from other constituencies, next week on the program. We thank you for watching. To catch up with previous episodes of Lagos Parliament, log on to www.youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Abimbola Agbebi. See you next week.